Let me ask you something. How long are you going to keep waiting for life to hand you what you want? How long will you let other people's opinions, other people's failures, and other people's expectations dictate your destiny? Enough! Today, I'm here to tell you something powerful. Stop looking around. Stop comparing. Stop making excuses. Focus on you. Focus on your dreams. Focus on your life. Because until you do, you will never win. Pause. Take a breath. Let that sink in. Think about it for a second. How many times have you blamed circumstances for your failures? How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow," only to wake up a week later, a month later, still stuck in the same place? That stops today. Right here, right now, we're going to uncover the truth about winning in life. And it starts with one thing: focusing on you until victory is non-negotiable. Let's face it, life is hard. No one told you that? Well, let me tell you, it's brutal sometimes. And most people fail not because they aren't capable, but because they get distracted. Distraction comes in many forms: social media, endless scrolling, comparing yourself to someone else's highlight reel, laziness disguised as rest or taking it easy, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of looking stupid. And here's the worst part. When you get distracted, you trade your time for other people's dreams. You start living for someone else's approval instead of chasing your own vision. We see it everywhere. Talented kids quit sports because they don't see instant success. Entrepreneurs give up after the first failed business. Average people settle for mediocre jobs, mediocre relationships, mediocre lives, because it feels easier than the pain of pushing themselves. But here's the truth. Pain is temporary. Regret lasts forever. Imagine this for a second. You're 35 years old. You've been chasing someone else's dream. Your days blur together. Monday, Tuesday, same grind. You look in the mirror and see someone who could have been unstoppable, but instead feels stuck. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You just let fear, doubt, and distraction win. Think about the first time you failed at something big. Maybe it was a sports tryout, a job interview, or a relationship. Remember that feeling? That sinking pit in your stomach when you realized everyone else was moving forward and you were standing still? Now imagine carrying that feeling for years. That's what happens when you refuse to focus on yourself. Every day you ignore your potential, every day you settle, is a day you steal from the person you're capable of becoming. And here's the emotional punch. Life isn't waiting for you. The clock is ticking, and your dreams won't chase themselves. Let's talk about some real heroes. Americans who focused on themselves until they won. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. But did you know he was cut from his high school basketball team? Most people would have quit. Most people would have said, "Maybe this isn't for me." But Jordan, he turned that rejection into fuel. He practiced every single day, focused relentlessly on his skills until he became a legend. Lesson: rejection isn't a stop sign. It's a roadmap for improvement. Oprah Winfrey, fired from her first television job, labeled unfit for TV. Can you imagine being told your dream isn't good enough? Oprah didn't quit. She focused on herself, her voice, her vision, and became one of the most influential women in history. Lesson: your setbacks don't define you. Your persistence does. Elon Musk, fired from PayPal, facing bankruptcy multiple times, laughed at for trying to send rockets into space. Yet he focused on the vision, ignored the critics, and today leads companies like Tesla and SpaceX that are changing the world. Lesson: focus on your mission, not on approval. Serena Williams, raised in Compton, facing poverty, racism, and discrimination. Yet she practiced tirelessly, often waking up before dawn. Her focus on becoming the best tennis player in history never wavered. Today, she's a symbol of excellence and resilience. Each of these stories has one thing in common: focus. They ignored distractions, they ignored critics, they ignored fear, and they kept moving forward until they won. So what can we learn from these giants? Let's break it down. 1. Obsession with improvement. Michael Jordan didn't become great overnight. He got obsessed with becoming better every single day. Focus isn't just attention. It's relentless improvement. Ignore the noise. Critics will always exist. Elon Musk faced millions of naysayers. Oprah faced rejection. Winners don't waste energy on what others think. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline creates results. Serena Williams didn't play tennis because she always felt like it. She played because she disciplined herself to win. Fail forward. Failure isn't the enemy. Stagnation is. Every mistake is a lesson, every rejection, a stepping stone. Define your own victory. Don't copy someone else's life. Your goals, your dreams, your definition of success. Focus on yourself until you reach your unique version of victory. Here's how you can take control starting today. Eliminate distractions. Social media. Negative people and toxic habits steal your energy. Remove them. Create a daily ritual. Wake up with purpose. Write down 3 things that move you closer to your goals every day. Master your mindset. Affirmations, visualization, and meditation aren't fluff. They train your brain to focus on success. Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses, learn new skills. Your time and knowledge compound like interest in a bank account. Set clear goals, long-term goals, short-term milestones. Measure progress daily, weekly, monthly. Surround yourself with winners. Your circle determines your future. Find people who inspire and push you. Now, let's get deeper. Winning isn't about luck. It's about mindset. Excuses are chains. The moment you stop making excuses, you unlock freedom. Focus is power. The more you concentrate on your goals, the faster you move forward. Pain is temporary. Hard work, sacrifice, and discomfort build results, while comfort builds regret. Imagine the life you want. Picture yourself 5 years from now. Are you living your dream, or are you watching someone else live it while you sit on the sidelines? Here's the harsh truth. No one will hand you victory. You must take it. And you can. You just have to focus on you until you win. So, here's my challenge to you. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. Stop doubting. Stop looking at what others have. Focus on you. Train yourself like a champion. Grind like a warrior. Learn like a scholar. Sacrifice like a hero. And when the world says you can't, let your actions scream, "Watch me." Because one day someone will ask, "How did you do it?" And you'll smile and say, "I focused. I didn't quit. I won." Your life is waiting. Your destiny is calling. And the only thing standing between you and greatness is the focus you give yourself. Subscribe, share, comment, and let the world know you're ready. The fight is yours. And victory is inevitable if you focus on you until you win. Remember, the world will try to distract you, but your dreams are worth the fight. Focus, grind, win.